Hello. Um, Hi everyone. Another week has passed, so we need to record the report about it, and I hope that this one will be a short one because the things were pretty stable during this week, and nothing special really happened. So yeah, just routine recording, I guess. So let's start with the CSharp effort, and unfortunately, I was able to do it only today and yesterday for a total of 140 minutes, which is quite a shame, I think. Nevertheless, I was able to figure out the problem I had with the binary search, which was tied with the type overflow. The context here is that I was trying to solve binary search problem, and when I was using C Sharp, my solution was wrong because of the time limit. So my solution was actually failing because of it. Um, it basically meant that my binary search uh, didn't converge. So yeah, but the strange thing was that the exact same solution was working in Python and JavaScript well. So yeah, it was quite a challenge to figure out. But the cause of the issue was finally found, and I've used like Visual Studio Code and just logged the results of the iterations. And when I started to do this, it appeared that I was using integer, and in case when the input contained maximum integer, I received type overflow. So in binary search, you have to take like the latest number um, and the first number. And when I combined them, I received type overflow, which resulted in the negative numbers at the end. So of course, this wasn't the thing to consider in Python or JavaScript. That's why solutions there worked pretty nice, because basically they do not have such type constraints. So yeah. Now about the university, haven't done much this week either. Not a single line of thesis was written, which is a bad sign, but um, that already happened with TOEFL, so I hope my brain knows what it's doing. So yeah, um, I think there are actually two reasons that caused such underperformance in the university effort, which are I was doing test tasks for Yandex Manager School 2023, yeah, and I was reading a book about physics. The deadline for Yandex Manager School is the 13th of April, so I think I will invest more time after this date. And of course, I was working 40 hours a week, so yeah, that was also a constraint for me. As for the habit, there's nothing changed since the last video. I'm still brushing my teeth twice a day without day offs, and um, while this is a good reference, I think this habit will teach me only a little since it's a very easy one. So you don't need to like you don't need to basically do a lot to just brush your teeth. It's just a basic habit that everyone should have, and I think I already got it. So yeah, um, I don't know whether it will teach me a lot. I think even the opposite is true. Is that it's just reference, but yeah, it's a step in the right direction, but it's a very small step. But I'm okay with that. All things should be done iteratively rather than like I will go and run for 30 days or for each and every day of my life, which is quite a challenge. Yeah, and I won't be able to do that, of course. So yeah, I decided to start with the brushing my teeth twice. So yeah. The same goes for World Event, which hasn't changed either. I'm still committed to almost zero recommendation algorithms in my life, but there are like a few that appear time to time. These are Artifacts newsfeed, and it's like a new app from the creators of Instagram. And while the Instagram is banned um, in my country, and I personally don't like it, Artifact seems pretty nice. I guess it uses the same idea that TikTok once pioneered in China, initially. So they take in the headlines and they kind of recommend them to you. So that's not a new thing, but yeah, the design is pretty nice. The recommendation algorithm, they're pretty nice. So I don't read like, I don't know how to call it in English, but let's say that I try to read only scientific articles. So basically Hacker News too. So I read The Verge, TechCrunch, Phys.org. So something like this, Psychology Today, or I don't know how it's called. But yeah, so I try to contemplate what I read, and so yeah, I think it's okay to have this algorithm in your life. And the second one is actually YouTube Shorts, and it is doing like, it feels like a trash because I can't watch it after 10 minutes because the content became so irrelevant to the mood I usually open the app. So I don't even consider Shorts as a threat for now. Of course, this is the consequence from my overall lower consumption of content in YouTube. So the algorithm always needs data to learn, and since I don't provide it, it became very, very irrelevant for me, and I'm not planning to provide data anytime soon. Another restricting factor here is that I cannot watch Shorts and YouTube on mobile, which further limits my engagement there. So yeah, I think I'm a really bad user for the Shorts team at Google. Okay, so that's basically it. As I've promised, it will be a short one. I have nothing to add anymore, so I wish you a great week and see you on the next one. Bye bye.